Welcome back to R4E, the Reason for Everything podcast. This is my last episode of 2023, and I wanted to come on here and share a couple of thoughts with you all as we round out the calendar year. Whether this is your first episode of R4E or you've stayed up to date with the 39, I think it is, published year to date, I want to thank you all for your support, and I'm very excited for what's to come in 2024. As I've stated in the past, I bought this microphone back in January with no idea of where this show was going to go. I know that I wanted to use this platform as a almost journal for myself to be able to look back on my likeness as a 26, 27-year-old and hear what I looked like, hear what I sounded like, see what I looked like, and where my head was at that time. And at the same rate, have conversations with friends and peers in my network, and then be able to have that, in perpetuity on the internet for me to look back on, or people in my network to look back on forever. So that was the genesis of the show. I've had this idea of Reason for Everything in the back of my head for a while now, and I wanted to share it with the world, and more to come on that in the new year. But I recorded my first 8 episodes really having no idea how to edit a podcast or what to do other than press record on Zoom. From there, I had to learn how to edit, produce, and publish these episodes to get them from this camera and this microphone to your all's speakers, headphones, and phone screens or computer screens. And so very, very steep learning curve, but I learned a ton along the way. I still have a long way to go in the world of podcast production, but it's been a really interesting and cool journey for me so far. There are definitely things that I'm better at and things that I'll outsource down the line, but it's been a great learning experience for me so far. I've released about 1 episode per week, and I'm going to continue to do so in 2024. I've got episodes filmed through, I think, March right now, and there's some really cool guests that I'm antsy to share with you all, but I'm trying to be patient and stick to that weekly release plan. But that said, I just want to express my gratitude to you all. As I stated at the top of this recording, I want to share my thanks to my 34, I think, guests so far who came on and invested their time in me as I got this podcast off the ground. I've had some really cool conversations, and like I said, I have a bunch of others slated for 2024. I've talked about entrepreneurship, finance, and mentorship, which were kind of to be expected with the realm of what I care about and this show. But then I was able to have conversations about watches and pizza and spirituality and AI and the NBA and shoes and wine and a bunch of stuff in between. And the episodes I have in 2024 cover a whole slew of topics that I could have never imagined that I'd be talking about on camera. That said, really excited for the new year. I'm so grateful for an incredible 2023. If you're listening and enjoying the show, I ask that you please like, follow, and subscribe to R4E wherever you get your podcasts, whether on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or wherever else. Again, thank you for your support. I'm excited for what's to come. And if you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out. Happy New Year, and I hope you've been enjoying the Reason for Everything podcast.